Hi, Jason.
Hi, how you doing, Lauren?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I woke up to see another day, so it's a great day.
You are blessed.
So listen, I am so excited about your brand new movie. So tell all of my viewers a little bit about your brand new movie. It's called Without Remorse, and a little bit about the character that you play.
Yes, I play the character of Pam Kelly, who is the wife of John Kelly, played by Michael B. Jordan. It is Without Remorse, which is a part of the whole Tom Clancy franchise and legacy. And my character is basically the selfless, loving, caring, kind wife who has a very unfortunate fate in the film that really propels John Kelly to move forward without remorse.
Okay, okay. So listen, I was watching the movie yesterday. It was so exciting, so much action. Like in the movie, it just
Mhm.
started off like that. I was like, "What amazing action!" So, what was it about this movie that drew you to take on this role?
It was really the heart of his relationship with Pam and how much his character has had lost so soon.
Mm,
That really resonated with me. He had this family, and without giving so much of it away, just his life was kind of set, and just life happened, and tragedy happened, and it just switched, and I really felt that. I felt his pain.
yeah.
I really liked that the character Pam, even though she does have a fate, she also lives on and is very present throughout the film.
Hmm.
And so that just gives, it gives honor to the truth that energy doesn't die. And so that all of that was really what drew me to this film.
Mm. So, how much fun and how great was it working with Michael B. Jordan? How much fun did you guys have working on this film?
Our scenes were very serious, and it was kind of heavy.
Yeah.
Mike is someone that I've known for a while now. He's a good friend of our family, and I wasn't there for too long, and our scenes were kind of heavy, so we were just having to be very present
Right.
in the moment to really give life to these characters and portray them as honest as we could.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Michael's character, he's obviously a Navy SEAL. So, for any woman or man being married to a Navy SEAL, and it's a tough life, or any partner who is in the service, it's tough,
Hmm.
being their partner. So, what
Hmm.
advice would you give to women married to men that's either a Navy SEAL or it's in the service? Because that's a it's tough to be a partner of someone in that particular position. So, like, what advice would you give to people having to deal and be in a relationship with someone in that position?
I don't have any personal advice because even though I portray this character, I still don't have the actual
Hmm.
full experience of that. So I would be,
Hmm.
it would be an amateur advice. So I
Right.
wouldn't give advice. But what I can say is that the woman that I did my research with and was blessed to speak to and really gave me her insight, and she was an actual Navy SEAL wife. She just was saying how she had to hold space for her husband because he
Hmm.
was two different people, and that she had to understand that when he got home, it was home, and that when he left, he was another person that she didn't quite know, and that she just had to be a supportive, a force for him.
Hmm.
So that is what she had said to me that resonated with me,
Right.
of just how difficult and how challenging it could be to be supporting someone that you don't know all about all the time.
Hmm. Yeah. And you were saying earlier that this role really resonated with you, and obviously, you've been through a lot of tough times in your life, obviously. And what was taking on this role? Was it a little more challenging for you because of what you've been through, or maybe was it a little therapeutic in a way? How did it make you feel taking on this role with what you've been through?
I think it's therapeutic in the way that I can actually give something authentic,
Hmm.
and that I can pull from experience and hopefully give, and hopefully people can feel that through this role.
Right.
It was scary. I was unsure.
Hmm.
I wasn't even sure if I could even still act. So it all feels very new to me, just because life has so drastically changed for me. But it was also a testament to, I've been saying a lot today, just moving with fear, not being crippled by it, but moving with it, and following your intuition. I think that's what I tried to do here.
Mm. So you felt that you were not really sure if you wanted to act again, but
Yeah.
oh, okay, okay. And then after you took on this role, it really opened up and it really made you feel like, when did you know that this was the right decision, that you actually decided to take on the role? At what point did that click in your mind?
You know what? I was reminded that my youngest son, I was leaving, and I was like, oh my gosh, is it too soon to leave? I'll be gone for 10, 11 days. I was unsure, and that my youngest just came up to me and said, Mommy, it's okay. It's okay to leave.
Mm.
And so I
Wow.
was like, okay, well, maybe, maybe the stars are aligned. Maybe I'm supposed to be there. I'm supposed to, move through purpose. And so I just trusted, the flow of life, and I moved through.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, yeah. And that's it. When you're reassured, right?
Yeah.
By your family and your son. And it just makes that decision just so much easier. And it probably just filled your heart and made the process so much more enjoyable at the same time.
Yeah. I think, we all have a sense as a collective in humanity that we want to give something, a purpose, to the world, big or small. And so
Hmm.
if I can participate in this way, I want to make sure that I'm honest in how I'm giving and what I'm giving.
Hmm.
In that sense, that was really therapeutic. It's like, how do I exist now? And in what ways do I give? And how do I give? And I just wanted to be truthful and real.
Yes, yes. And that is so the great thing about acting is you get to portray these roles, but a lot of times it does mirror a lot of things that we as people, just regular people, are going through. So when you can bring that to the screen and definitely take off of what you're going through in your personal life, it's got to be so important. It's got to be a great feeling to do that.
Yeah, no, it is. And if it can, make someone else feel like, man, I feel like that too, or man, that was very brave, or maybe if she can, I can too. That's the point.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I'm just a reflection of the collective, and the collectives are, I mean, we're just all reflections of each other.
Yes. Wow. So, in closing, what would you say is the most rewarding part of taking on this role in Without Remorse? What was the most rewarding part of this for you?
I think it was just being able to be completely honest, and be able to give my life experience to something.
Hmm.
I think that's the most rewarding. Everything after that is just up to God.
Right. Absolutely. In God we trust, in God we put all our faith. Yes.
Hmm.
Well, best of luck to you, Lauren. The
Well, thank
movie.
you.
No, thank you. Thank you so much for talking with me today. It's a great movie. I wish you so much success with this movie and, of course, in the future and all your acting roles and your career in general. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Welcome to the Hot Zone, Michael.
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I woke up to see another day, so I'm doing great, man. You know?
What I'm talking about.
There you go.
Yep.
So listen, I'm just so excited about your brand new movie, Without Remorse. There's action in there, of course. There's lots of drama. It's just so much in this movie, very heavy at times. So tell us a little bit about Without Remorse and what it's about, and a little bit about the character that you play.
Without Remorse is an action thriller based on the Tom Clancy, novel Without Remorse. It follows John Kelly, who is completely loyal and dedicated to his country and his family. And he experiences some tragedies that send him down a path of revenge and questioning everything that he ever loved. So, and at the end of it, he doesn't really stop at anything to get any answers. Stop at anything to get his answers.
Right. I know he doesn't. He definitely does not play. So, there's so many different roles that you have taken on in your career, obviously, in great movies like Creed and etc. But what was it about Without Remorse that made you really decide, or maybe just made you know that I had to take on this role? Well, like, what was it about Without Remorse that did that for you?
I mean, me as a kid, I used to play, the Rainbow Six Ghost Recon a lot, and used to envision myself in the game, playing the game, like it was something that I spent a lot of time on. So saw the opportunity when it came full circle to play the live action version of that and develop it and give it a fresh take and modernize it, to a little bit, so it represents the world that I live in today. It checked off a lot of the boxes. It had the bones of a great origin story and a potential franchise. So me and the team and everybody jumped on it and decided to develop it as a vehicle.
Yeah. So many different aspects of this movie that gets everyone just thrilled to watch it. And you learn so much from the movie. Now, in the movie, obviously, you play a Navy SEAL. Did you learn anything about Navy SEALs that you didn't know before?
Tough as nails, bro. I mean, I think I had an idea, but to really see their training and what they go through, it's truly incredible. My dad being a Marine, I have a deep appreciation for.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep. And I had a deep appreciation for the service and so to be able to represent a section of the military, it was something I took very seriously.
Okay, gotcha. And you've had a lot of great colleagues in the movie, or your actors that were in the movie, where everyone did a great job. They really did. But how was it like working with your leading lady in the movie, Lauren London? How was it like working with her? She's such a great talent.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. I've known Lauren for some time now, so to be able, and I feel like everybody missed her as well. She's been with for enough time, so it was cool to see, her come back in amazing fashion, and she's really the drive and the motivation and the motivational, for John throughout this movie. So we really had to buy into them and feel their chemistry and love. So we could we can track John's rage throughout the movie. So it was truly incredible.
Yeah, so many aspects of the movie. I mean, the whole movie is just amazing. I just love it. But I would say one of the most emotional and sad and impactful, scenes throughout the whole movie was when, you found out that your wife in the movie, and your pregnant wife at that, was murdered. And, just the agony that I saw in your character's face and everything that he was going through was it just tugged on my heart and all the viewers' hearts, I'm sure. What did you tap into, maybe, if any, in your personal life to pull from that scene to really give it all and give it your all and give it your best? Because you did an amazing job in that scene, in the whole movie, but just particularly in that scene. Like, what did you pull in your personal life to do that scene?
I mean, it wasn't even anything from my personal life, man. I think it was just being in the moment. I think that's I guess one of the things that people expect from us, as we like portray these characters, just to be real and be in the moment and yeah, just try to live. I think experiencing the things that he experienced leading up into that moment. I had that knowledge going into it to pull from, and I just did my thing.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get you. I get you. But was it?
Sometimes it's hard to like you can't really you just got to simplify it. It's just like what was John going through? He was just going through what he was going through, man. And he saw his family being taken away from him, and that was what you got.
Was it a little more challenging for you being involved in that scene with Lauren, knowing what she went through? I mean, I spoke to her a little earlier, and she was saying it was a little more therapeutic for her, especially with what she has gone through all this time. Was it a little more challenging for you to be in that scene with her?
I think it all added up, I think it's what made the scene feel so real, and great, is because, having her there, us talking about grief, us having, real conversations and understanding of like what John could possibly be going through, and just taking all that up and channeling it through those moments, so it was I don't think I could have, achieved what I did if it wasn't for her. So I'm very grateful, and we're extremely lucky to have her a part of this project.
Yeah, absolutely. I think every man's not in fear, but every man has pressure to take care of their wife and do what you have to do. So to see something like happen to your wife and you were not there to help protect them, it can be tough at times. So a lot of men seeing that scene in the movie they could really identify with how tough it was,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So speak to me about this. What was the most rewarding part about being in Without Remorse? Like, what was the most rewarding part of the movie for you?
The most rewarding part. I think sorry, I'm trying to think. This is a good question. I think just getting through it. I think developing it, day in and day out for a couple years, and then you get the set and you're shooting, and obviously the challenges arise, and you work through it. But finishing the movie, and how hard it is, to make a movie as just a regular movie, all the things that have to fall into place and all the things that happen, right, in order for a movie to work. And so for us to kind of come together and shoot that movie, and also trying to think of what else. It's like the incredible cast and the crew, and and everybody was safe, and we made it out, and we did some crazy stunts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And yeah, now that we're almost here and everybody's getting ready to see this movie, I'm really excited about that.
So in closing, you were voted 2020's sexiest man alive in People magazine, and so many women are now pissed off that you are now off the market, Michael. When you and Lori Harvey went Instagram official, how did you know Lori was the right one?
I'm a stem away from the relationship questions, but I'm extremely happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm extremely happy, and you get to the point where you just want to be happy and live your life, man. And it's as simple as that.
There you go. Well, I'm so happy for you, and all the success to you on Without Remorse. It's a great movie. Can't wait to see it. when it comes out. So all the success to you on the movie and of course in your career, Michael.
Yeah, appreciate it, my guy. Thanks for the time.